folks in our community have some kind of a tie to the school. Either they're former students, their kids are students, their kids are former students, they have neighbors that attend the school. A good, strong school system that prepares kids for future employment opportunities is important to everybody in the community. Schools are not just where you send your kids to get educated anymore. Schools have become a hub of the community. They probably always have been. I think more so now than ever.
The majority of our students end up working and living most of their lives after they graduate the Hillsboro School District in the Hillsboro community. And if we don't have a workforce and students that are leaving our school system that are prepared to enter that workforce, that are prepared to extend and expand that workforce, we're going to be kind of stuck behind the times, and we're not going to be growing the way we should be growing. And we're not going to have the resources that we need. We're not going to have police, we're not going to have fire, we're not going to have the medical resources that an aging community is going to need to have and to depend on from students that are coming out of our schools.
Evergreen Middle School is your typical middle school in Hillsboro. It's a little outdated. The furniture is not conducive to the number of students we have in classrooms. There's not much flexibility for teachers, for students. It's a traditional classroom of the 1970s.
I feel like equity is really important, and if you look around at all of our schools right now, if the bond doesn't pass, students won't be getting the same experience at every school, and I don't think that's fair, and I don't think it's right. And I think all students should come to school and get to experience a clean, safe environment where their teachers can let them explore and not worry about them not getting access to what they need just because their room is so outdated. I've been at 3 different schools and they need updates.
The Bond Initiative is important so that we can enhance our classrooms with technology. We can change the environment inside the classroom. It's been said that the classroom is now really the third teacher. That's the environment. And obviously with the student and the teacher being the first two, the classroom environment is huge.
It was a little overwhelming at first, just getting used to that many resources that are available to my kids was difficult to kind of understand. And even just the possibilities that we can do with the classroom now. There's so many, all of our furniture is mutable, so we can move it anywhere we need to, raise it up and down. And so just the sheer possibilities that afforded our kids was pretty overwhelming at first.
How we use it's different, how we're teaching with it's different, how we group it together is different. And just the amount of flexibility that we were able to have kind of just blew our minds. Changed how we plan, changed how we teach, changed how we group, changed how we manage students. I mean, all of those things. It's been pretty revolutionary to what we do in the classroom.
I definitely wish all my classrooms were like this, because I already said it, but the stools are really helpful for me to pay attention. It's easier for me to concentrate on my work. Otherwise, other classrooms, it's really hard, and I'm trying to figure out other ways to pay attention.
It makes the students feel more important because they understand that the people who provided this for us took the time to actually make it kind of a reality.
If you're just looking forward and staring at it, it's boring for a lot of people, and that's why they can't get it, because they're bored. And so if you're in a room where you can move a little bit, it just adds so much, because in a generation where it's hard for kids to focus, it just helps them focus.
I want them to be able to present to each other. I want them to be able to move groups quickly. I want them to be able to clean the space quickly. I want them not to trip on each other. I want their seats to feel comfortable to them, but not so comfortable that they don't feel like learning anymore. The future is really going to be about us being able to work together, and jobs are about working together. And in order to be successful, you just need to develop both types of a person. You can't just have a really smart person who can't get along with others. Learning to work in a community and have furniture that's more community building is going to make all of us successful for the future.